Hey everyone, and welcome back to Esther S T. I hope that you are doing very well. I want to take this opportunity to first and foremost thank my new recent subscribers for subscribing to this channel, the love and the support from our recent video from my husband and I on how we navigated long distance now turned into marriage. I'm so grateful for the feedback that's been given and the way it has truly inspired our community to not only hope but to be positioned for their spouse to be. So for those who have not yet watched it, you are very welcome to watch the video after this one. In today's video, I want to talk about letting your light shine. And what does that mean in a very fast-paced environment and a society that we live in? Letting your light shine means allowing your gifts to flourish authentically without holding back. Letting your light shine is about being who you have been called to be and allowing it to glow and flow in your community. Letting your light shine is about stepping out of your comfort zone and doing what you thought you couldn't achieve. Think about a light in your home, in your car, in your living room, at work, even on the streets. What does light do? It shows you the way, it guides your paths. It also makes you stand out. A light is such a gift that we have, that when we carry it well, it makes all the difference, not just in our lives, but in the lives of those who are around us. Being in this season of wifehood and building my business, I'm also learning how to develop even more greater relationships in a new environment. And in this season, I've learned what it truly means to be treated in a way that others are shining their light towards me. I've been honored to meet people and dine with people and learn about the way people live and their upbringings and what they are currently doing and what their purposes is for the future. And that's because their light is shining, because they trust the relationship that we have. When you see a light shining in your life, you believe that that light is going to help you navigate through wherever you are right now. And that's what life is about. Life is about doing life together. Yes, I've mentioned the same word, but it truly is. No one is meant to be doing life on their own. You may be in a fortunate place right now where your light shines, but no one really knows what you do. No one really understands the purpose behind your light shining. So what do? You make that approach and you let other people know what your light is. That light could be running your business to help people deal with mental health. That light could be helping others write and publish their books. Your light could be promoting inclusiveness in the working environment. Your light could be being the best homemaker for your husband and your children. Your light is so important. And when you allow that light to shine, it becomes easier for other people to relate to you. We don't just want to see lights when things are going well and life is doing greatly. But light is truly for when you are in darkness. You might be in a season right now where it doesn't seem clear. And there's such a strong tug in my heart that, in particular, the millennials are becoming really flustered about where they are right now, what they haven't yet achieved, how far they have to go. But where they are right now, including myself, is so great that more gratitude brings more elevation. And therefore your light is able to flourish. You can be a light right now in your home, making a difference. You can be a light to your neighbours who are yet to know you. You could be a light to those in your workplace because there's something different about you that when you step in, they know that this lady or this man is different. What is different about you right now in the season that we are in? As we are approaching March shortly, spring is literally upon us. How do you want your spring season to look like? When you have got an advantage to help other people, how are you using that advantage to help even more people? When you've got an advantage with corporations and brands and reputable individuals, how are you allowing other people to shine in their own way? It's very important that as we allow our light to shine, we are making a difference in our community. And at times, even when you are trying to put yourself out there for positive influence and for community building, it may not always be seen straight away. But the key to remember is that consistency pays off. And you will be so joyful when you have made those steps to make a difference in someone's life. Let your light shine. What does that mean in a generation that is so focused on themselves? Until I become comfortable, I'm not going to help anybody. That's why sometimes people tend to remain uncomfortable, because they're not looking at the bigger picture. They're looking at, well, if I can't do anything about my situation, I'm not going to help anybody else. That is a fixed mindset. A growth mindset is about sacrifice. It's about believing more than where you are, and it's about stepping out of your comfort zone. Life is easier when your light shines gracefully. That light is meant to bring others to the truth of who they are, the truth of who they've been called to be, not trying to be someone else, not trying to be an imposter. No matter who you are, there is no way that your light can be hidden when you know the gifts that you have within you. And when those gifts are not acknowledged, you need to find a community that will acknowledge your gifts and allow your light to shine naturally. And I guarantee you, they will come. Even if you're not seeing any results right now, I encourage you to hold on. I love encouragement because encouragement changes lives. Just like light, it's so important that you hold on to this truth, that your light opens doors of opportunities for you. Even though the world and what we're going through right now seems so chaotic, the cost of living crisis is going up, prices are going up, things are becoming tense, but don't allow that spark to subside. Don't allow yourself to feel weighed by what the world is going through. Because all the world wants to do is to share news that, yes, it is discouraging. But as someone that is an advocate for light and an advocate for positive change, you can let that light shine despite a world that is crumbling. And you don't have to be so invested in what the world is doing that you forget who you are, your identity. Who are you when life isn't going well? Are you going to allow that light to shine? Recently, I've been holding quite a few series, not just the Becoming Woman from my latest book, but also discussing the purpose and the art of slow living with a couple of my friends. And during our series, we speak about the different components of slow living. And in particular, we spoke about social media and the fast, instant pace of gratification right now. And we were discussing that being on social media should never deter you to enjoying the life that you're living right now. Even if you are not where you desire to be, you are in at least one or more prayers that you've asked for. And you can confidently say that is true. But for some people who are still waiting for their breakthroughs to come, and you're constantly on social media, you have to use that opportunity to let your light shine. Coming online and giving encouraging videos, words of exhortation, interviews, collaborating with others are all different forms of letting your light shine. In other words, you're also allowing other people to shine in their own way, because it's not a competition. It's not about trying to compete and let other people know who you are and why you're better than them. No, we're here to serve people in these seasons that we are in. We're here to give back value. And that's what the art of slow living is about. It's about enjoying your current season without it affecting where you need to be tomorrow and for the future. It's about embracing the fact that where you are right now is probably where you need to be before you scale to the next level. Because if you can't pass this current level that you're in, how can you handle the next? So let that light shine when you are online. Let people see that you are someone that adds value to the community. Let people not just see you as someone that is a taker and never gives. It is so important that our lights shine daily, especially when times are difficult. This is the perfect moment to let your light shine. Waiting for change to come may take some time, but in the process, what are you doing to allow that light to blossom and to allow other people to blossom in their respective lanes? Letting your light shine is about remembering the gifts that you have and letting other people benefit from it without burning out yourself. I'm a strong believer in not just publishing books, but allowing the stories of people's lives to shine. That the books that we publish is about allowing them to scale and grow and reach the hands of different readers who we know, who we may not ever know, and who we may know at a later stage. But at the end of the day, the purpose is to make sure that the book is in a reader's hands and that they read about someone's life and about what they have been through, whether it's a memoir, whether it's a biography, no matter what book you write, as long as it is adding value into the lives of others, that is ultimately what brings people to you. And another very valuable trait is vulnerability and transparency in wisdom, of course. There's something about being real about your current season that sets you free. And it's not necessarily about trying to cover it up, because I know we are in a generation that likes to cover up our pain. But that doesn't help you, neither does it help others around you. There are moments where we can sense our loved ones needs us, or just needs a helping hand, or even a prayer that can make all the difference in the world. But because we're so engrossed with what we don't yet have and how much we're struggling, we don't know how to put our burdens aside to help someone else. And letting your light shine will be about sacrificing your moments of discouragement and discomfort to help other people who are also discomforted. There are so many people right now that as you're speaking to them, as you're encouraging them, as you're giving back to them, you don't realize how much you have blessed them. Whether it be a word of encouragement, whether it be a phone call on FaceTime, whether it be a text on WhatsApp, these are attributes and ways to remind people that they matter. And in this season, if you know you want to get to the next level, if you know you want to make an impact in your business, in your places of work, you must let your light shine for other people to see it. There must be room for others to grow with you. You can't always be the face of everything. You have to allow other people to grow and to learn and to blossom. And that's why I'm a strong believer in organizations who really embrace diversity and inclusion and stand on that and allow people to present, allow people to pitch, give others an opportunity to let their light shine. In your small community right now, how are you allowing other people to shine in the season that you are in? So encourage yourself every day that I'm going to make an intentional decision to let my light shine. Even though I can't see my way clear right now, even when I don't know the answers fully right now, I'm going to allow my light to shine. Because I tell you now, if you were to hear the stories of what others are going through, it will either humble you or keep you silent. As you take the time to truly understand what it means to let your light shine in a world that is craving for answers. That's why one of the lyrics I love in Chris Tomlin's song, Good Good Father, the second verse goes, "And I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we are all searching for answers only you can provide, because you know what we need even before we say a word." We are all searching for something. We're all searching for gratification, for love, for comfort. But all these things will come when your light shines gradually and authentically. When you are able to take yourself aside and ask yourself, what have I been planted here on earth to do? How can I help someone else live out their best life? How can I encourage someone to really remember that they are here for a purpose and that their life is not wasted? And I want to tell you right now, your life is never wasted. Even if you think that time isn't on your side, you are where you are right now for a purpose. And in that purpose, your light has to shine. Your personality, your character, your integrity, all these attributes of your life must emulate authentically. And people will see it and want to gravitate to that. Now, I want to ask you, what is letting your light shine in this 21st century? And how are you practically allowing your light to shine? It will be great to hear from you in the comment section below. And together, what can we do to embrace our lights in a dark world and in a society that wants more and more attention for self, but not for growth for the masses? How can we change that? Let us know in the comment section below. Many thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming one. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.